Hello, welcome back to Middle East in Depth, part of Levant TV's Press Reviews. The New York Times features an article titled Yemen Crisis Looms as Kerry meets with Iranian counterpart on nuclear deal. US Secretary of State John Kerry held his first meeting with his Iranian counterpart on Monday since an initial nuclear accord was announced in Lausanne in Switzerland early this month. Yet while the main focus was on overcoming the obstacles to a final agreement to constrain Iran's nuclear program, the crisis in Yemen also casts a shadow over the meeting. Mr. Kerry told reporters shortly before the meeting with Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif of Iran. More than 1,000 people have been killed since Houthi rebels, who practice a variant of Shiite Islam, swept from Yemen's north, taking advantage of years of infighting amongst Sunni leaders. According to the New York Times, a coalition of Arab countries led by Saudi Arabia is trying to push back the Houthis, who American officials assert have been sent arms and money by Iran. Last week, Saudi Arabia announced that it was shifting to a new phase of military intervention in Yemen, in which its airstrikes might be suspended if the Houthis cease their attacks. But the clashes and the bombing have continued. So far, there are no signs that the differences over Yemen have interfered with the United States and Iran's push for a nuclear agreement. Iran badly wants economic sanctions to be lifted as soon as possible as part of a nuclear deal. In his remarks on Monday, Mr. Kerry defended Saudi Arabia's handling of the crisis, saying the Saudis had been prepared to engage in political talks until the Houthis pressed their offensive. Mr. Kerry said, referring to the Yemeni port city of Aden, said what happened was the Houthi began to take advantage of the absence of air campaign, moving not only additionally on Aden, but moving in other parts of the country and shifting artillery. And now let's take a look at Yemen. We are now joined by Osama Al-Faqih, co-founder of SupportYemen.org, talking to us live from the capital city of Sana'a. Welcome to Middle East in Depth on Levant TV. Mr. Al-Faqih, tell us about the situation today in Yemen.
Well, the security situation has been continuously deteriorating, not only in Sana'a because of the airstrikes, but also in other different rates such as Aden and Taiz because of Houthi and Salaf militias. Both internal and external aggressions have caused more harm to ordinary people. Many people have either left Sana'a city for their villages and other different rates, or stay inside their houses in fear. Petrol crisis, electricity and water shortage, and also the shortage of necessary food items have made the daily life of people harder. For example, relatives in South told me that if they don't buy bread in the afternoon, they don't find any later in the evening.
Yes,
and some supermarkets.
You tweeted on Amnesty International suggesting relentless airstrikes that have left hundreds of civilians dead. They must be investigated. Do you agree?
Yes, I totally agree that there should be a transparent investigation for all the abuses and violations, either by Saudi-led coalition forces or by Saleh and Houthi militias. Such environment that Yemen has now is actually cultivating the culture of making more abuses and violations, and should be definitely. I totally agree that there should be a transparent investigation.
And now, just very briefly, before we leave you today, out of all regional and global players, who has the key to the solution in Yemen, in your opinion?
Well, actually, honestly, the only solution that the first step of the solution at the moment is to stop both aggressions, the external and internal aggressions, from what they are doing, and there must be like a real political dialogue to get out of the current crisis in the country.
Osama Al-Faqih, co-founder of SupportYemen.org and former research assistant at Human Rights Watch, joined us live from the Yemeni capital Sana'a. We do hope things clear out there soon. Thank you very much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
For more updates, please visit Levant.tv. You can subscribe to Middle East in Depth on iTunes. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.